Previously on my mediocre attempt.
Alright, moment of truth. Do they have archers this time? Are there archers? No archers. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is it. Let's wreck them. And we won all three, as opposed to like losing everything. And we got Boston. Because we need more money. And clean up. Oh, we just won. That's how you do it.
So now in this real life money simulator, I take my caveman population and teach them how to give me more money, like good loyal subjects. You should help nuke my channel off the charts. So, let's review where we are. We took America. We deleted all the unnecessary troops. We got 2 more workers. We don't have any unit supply cost, which is good. We're gonna get pottery in 5 turns, except we don't have enough money. So that's not good. And after that we're gonna do fishing, because that will give us even more money. And then bronze working, so that we can start whipping and take over North America and build more cottages on top of all these forests. And then the plan is writing in the alphabet. Though I'm not sure about that. The idea with alphabet is that it would be good for if I had excess production. If I didn't know what to build in these cities, just defaulting to building research would be useful. And if the only things that we can build are monuments and granaries and barracks, we're gonna run out of things to build pretty quickly. The alternative route would be sailing and ironworking. And those are useful because there's a whole lot more land in South America that I can take with boats. And I need ironworking to clear the land. So I think that would be ideal if I didn't have any excess production. But I'm kind of assuming that I will have excess production. And writing can also be helpful because building libraries, and then you can take scientists instead of like mines, and so that's useful. So I think that this is the route I want to go. Currency is obviously helpful. And we actually really want Code of Laws, because then we can start building sacrificial altars. Production cost is only 270. Is that lower than normal? If I look at buildings, what does a normal courthouse normally cost? 360. As opposed to a sacrificial altar, which is only 270. So this is actually a really helpful building, which I don't think I talked about before. The sacrificial altar for the Aztec special building. Because we'll be able to build it faster. We're expecting to have a ton of cities, which are going to have a load of maintenance cost. Just that +2 that it gives for
Espionage is really good for economic value. You see, if you just do the 270 production and compare it to the +2 espionage, that's 135 turns to break even. But it's going to be even shorter because of the minus maintenance cost, and we're expecting to whip a lot, and this will allow us to whip more often. And it's actually from sacrificing population in general, so we could even play for a nationhood eventually, which will further efforts towards a spy economy. The other option would be free speech, because I'm expecting to build towns everywhere. I think it's most likely going to be universal suffrage eventually because of all those towns. Vassalage early on, I don't think that there's a use to bureaucracy. Especially, I don't think it's even worth the maintenance cost, since the empire is going to be so large. We might actually use the spiritual characteristic to switch back and forth between serfdom and slavery, if I can coordinate that well enough. Because I need 5 turns that I know I'm not going to use slavery. There's a chance that we could do mercantilism at some point if, I don't know, the rest of the world hates me or something, or if I get banking before astronomy and can't trade with everyone. But most likely we're going to have free market. It's possible that state property could be better for getting rid of the maintenance cost, but I think that the empire is going to be pretty compact. We'll have all of America, as I hope. That's the plan anyway, is just try and settle everything. And then you can put the capital somewhere centralized in North America and the Forbidden Palace somewhere centralized in South America, or vice versa. So I don't think the maintenance costs are going to be that high, but they might be. We'll see. And then for religion, it's not going to matter much. There's not going to be a point to free religion, because we're going to be doing a spy economy. And then we're probably going to have too many troops for pacifism. Organized religion, the maintenance cost is likely going to be too high, which really just puts us at theocracy. So I'm kind of expecting theocracy. And hold out for the... Dude, where is the third? Okay, that's really weird. I don't know where the third population was with that. And again, this one, where I'm like missing 2. You know, like there's no anger, so where's my 4 circles? Okay, sure, yeah, okay, let's just do it that way, I guess. Man, what the heck? That's weird. I don't think I've seen that before. It's like some sort of bug. Okay, and that was apparently enough gold that I needed to get pottery in 4 turns. Alright. That really improves the situation. So, the plan is cottages, settlers. Don't go broke. Settle everything. Okay.
get +1 gold for building a road to Philadelphia. This city is not happy. That's fine. I'm fine with that. And you can just do nothing. I don't care about the troops. It would be nice to, you know, take the Incan, but they're probably going to be too well entrenched. They'll get archers or they'll get axemen. Their cities are built on hills. It's just, and I don't have really any advantage. It's just better to wait. And it gives me someone to steal tech from once I get Code of Laws operational. Yeah, after we get Alphabet, it's either going to be like currency, Code of Laws, or sailing, ironworking first, and then the other one. We'll probably get mathematics from a scientist. Okay. Let's just keep going. And we're generating 37 gold, so we're not gonna go broke. After we get pottery, we can put slider at 100% gold. Okay, well now it's -40. Because of Philadelphia's maintenance cost. And I'm like losing money on all these cities. But it'll improve once I get pottery. Okay. Do we really need that? No. We already have the granary. Is the granary more important than the monument here? I think that the granary is more important because we can only get a population of 5 with the silver anyways. We're not going to be able to expand much. And using the granary for whipping purposes is more helpful. I think the same thing applies here, except we already have the granary. Technically don't need to delete this because we already have, or we don't have a city with an archer. So there's no maintenance cost. I think you get like 1 free military unit for every single city. Okay, so we've got Philadelphia. We can build a monument or a granary. In this case, I think that the monument is more important because there's all these food resources outside of the city. So we'll build the monument first. Now I think that we just want to, well, we need to put this all the way at 100% for gold. And now we need to start generating some money by building cottages. So we'll go to New York and we'll build that cottage. Is it better to connect the American cities with the Aztec cities with a road, or to just go ahead and build a cottage next with these workers? So by building a road, we're not going to get any additional gold because everyone has cities to trade with.
Basically what we do is we get to share resources. The notable resources are silver, because everyone already has enough health. The capital is a little iffy on health, but that is okay, because we're not really going to be going past population 6. Actually, the other question with this is if it's better to just go ahead and build a city here. A little settler. And right now, I'm thinking that the answer is no. Because we don't have any money to support another city. We're losing so much money. Yeah, so we need to get cottages ASAP. In fact, this one, just getting that little bit of extra gold, why did that do nothing? Oh, because I lost it. Okay. So doing that. So now we have +1. We need to get every little bit of extra gold. Building the granary here faster isn't a priority, because gold is the priority, because we need to get more. We need to get fishing, otherwise we're not gonna have any money. Fishing will give us a little bit more money, and then bronze working will allow us to make even more money by chopping down those forests and building more cottages. I think that's the plan. And then just try and build cottages in the little spots that we have. We can't support a settler. We could build a worker to try and get these cottages faster. I mean, essentially, a granary is not helping this city right now. It's really not helping anywhere. Okay, I'll build a couple workers. I need to watch the maintenance cost, because those workers, I don't know, maybe I can delete a soldier in order to get the maintenance cost back down. Okay, so you can build a cottage as fast as possible. That'll give us +1 gold. Now we're at +2. What happened to give us +2? Oh, I was able to build the cottage immediately. Okay, all the better. So connecting this would eliminate any sort of anger in New York. We can go ahead and build a cottage here. It's annoying because you lose the food. But we can always change it back later. I like cottages here. Okay, cottage in Philadelphia or cottage in New York? I'm gonna go with Philadelphia so that New York can keep production for a little bit longer. Because once we get the monument, we get a few more tiles where we can build cottages. And this corn, which can help Philadelphia. It's not much of an optimization, but it helps.
That's when I'll just build a barracks there. You might as well build something. You want the population to grow. Forest is growing? I suppose that's fine. Just chop it down later. Okay. So did this worker cost money? Yes, it did. Can I delete an archer? I don't know. So I'm gonna save first. Does this work? Yes, it does. You bet it does. That's perfect. Well then, I'm going to start working on another cottage. Alright, +4 because we finished that one. Wonderful. You guys could go over there and help build that one faster. Build that. Go ahead and take that. And now we're gonna go back here to New York and build that cottage. Actually, maybe the monument is more important here. Because I'm not getting fishing anytime soon. I'm not getting bronze working anytime soon. Because I'm so broke. And monument will give me these cottages. Which apparently seems more important. Okay, fantastic. We built another cottage. Now we can go ahead and build a cottage over there, which will give us more money. Give us one more. We can I'm gonna finish this worker, and it's going to add maintenance cost, isn't it? And I don't really have... I could delete the unit there, but eventually this is going to grow too much. I guess I could rebuild the archer. The worker is more valuable right now. I'm gonna have you go there. Start building the road. How are we doing? We can get 1/6 of the way there. Wonderful. And we're broke again. So we'll move that all the way back. Build more. At least our economy is growing, you know. It's not completely useless. Go over there. Unit cost, so that's a shame. He's like upgraded and whatnot. Oh well. Not like an archer was ever going to be that useful. Especially drain that way. Okay, I mean in 17 turns I can build more cottages there. That's helpful. It's not giving me any information. Alright, we get our monument there. Just keep going. Monument, go ahead and build a barracks. None of that matters. Get more money. Okay, you can at least go over there and build another cottage for Philadelphia. Alright, we're at 40 gold again, so we can get another turn working on fishing. So one step closer. Okay, just got that road, which gives me essentially nothing. Gives me more production in cities that I don't care about. Yeah. Well, we're gonna need cottages there in 10 turns. So I think we just build out the road network for future development. And we're working every single gold tile we have access to. Yeah. So, we've got a monument. And now what do we build? We could build a settler. Or an archer. If we build archers is basically just you build them to delete them. Because it's just going to add maintenance costs. You build them to build them. So really it's a question of, is a settler valuable to have worked on? I think it's valuable in the sense that, I mean, we're not growing right now very much. Not enough that I feel like matters. And I don't know, I could get somewhere with that settler. I don't have to finish it. I could wait to finish it. 17 turns for a monument there. Or 17 turns until the city expands. Yeah, eventually these are going to start expanding, and that'll be very, very useful. Granary. Again, I think that we might as well just build a cellar. We don't have the happiness to do anything. So, okay, 26 turns, or 26 cultures, 4 more turns. I'll just build that. I'll just go there. Yeah, pretty soon we're gonna start needing workers badly. Okay, get another 2 turns for fishing. Barracks, woohoo. That doesn't help. 12 turns until we expand. And we are going to want to work tiles. But until that happens, just build a cellar. Okay. Have to go back down again. I think that we might as well just send these guys down here to help. You can go up here to help. And we'll get these cottages done as fast as possible. Yeah, we really want to get this done. And we want to grow. So in that case, we build an archer here. Go ahead and take that. The extra gold. And build cottages here. It's as optimal as I can get it. Again, we have the same problems with growth. Just build another cellar. Economy's growing. I don't have any complaints about that. We're slowly getting larger. These two can build that. Alright, and now we can get fishing. Perfect. I think we're actually at the point where we can consider building another city. We're gonna get a ton more gold from fishing. And we're about to get another settler. I think that the most helpful thing I can do is add happiness. Because it lets the cities I have get bigger. And also working something like a gold tile will give me a lot more money. So, where's a good place to do that? I could get gold or I could get fur. Fur over here, this is a great spot for a city. But it's kind of far away right now. It's gonna add a lot of maintenance cost because of the distance to the palace. Both of these are at minus 5.65. That tile alone is gonna add plus 4. The city itself has a gold and then 1 for the trade route. It's actually not too many roads to build. Other option, I don't think well, I can't even do that because I can't chop the forest. Here, I think the optimal spot would require a monument. Otherwise, it's going to be too bad long term. We could build something close for a low maintenance cost as well. Probably be something similar to 3.57. And we could just build on like one of these tiles and then work the gold. I think that's the best thing to do right now. That's probably the next best location. Unless we don't really need to expand with population. So then, spots. We can go here, 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 or here. I don't want to wait for the monument. That's why it has to be right next to the gold. I don't want to be on the gold because I want to work the tile and get all the money. Can't be here or here because that's too close to the other cities. So we're stuck with these 4 spots. Now, I think I want to narrow that to one of these 2 spots so that I could eventually build a lighthouse and get 1 or 2 tiles. This would be a stolen tile from this city. So it's really mostly just 1 tile. Building here means I can't build any cities on these spots, which I feel like is a big loss because there's all this coast that would be nice to use. So then I feel like you build here, and that just means I can't build a city right here, which is fine. So I think I'm going to target that spot. Let's go ahead and get a road set up. Looks like we're going to get it in 8 turns. And so it'll be 8 turns, and then the mine will take, I think, 15 turns total. Probably be competing against whatever needs to be constructed around here for workers. Yeah, let's let this city grow by building an archer. And since we're going to be building another city, that means we can build another worker. And where do we want to build the other worker? We can build it here, which would take 15 turns, or we can just build it right after this settler, which would take 8 turns. We don't want to build it here. This place needs to build a fishing boat. So we'll build it right here. We'll get a worker. Okay. Let's get broke. Alright, I'm actually like very concerned that I'm going to send too many units outside of my borders. I don't know how many I have to send out for that to create a unit supply cost. But I am not interested in having that happen. I guess there isn't really anything else to do in the meantime, so I mean, except like roads or farms that are better long term. Whatever. I'll just see how many it takes. It'll take how many it takes. Okay, we got fishing. First step. Need a fishing boat. Ten turns is fine. This place. Needs to get me as much money as possible. Fishing boat is fine to build. I mean, an archer is an automatic delete, so yeah, more money is better. So we're going to get more money. You can have the production, you can have that. Okay. And that's as much money as I can squeeze out of all this. Alright, and now we figure out how many workers I can send outside of the borders. How about that one? That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's not fine. So I can have 5 units outside. Helpful. And you... what do I want you to do? That has 3 turns, so I want you to like stick around. I guess. Just build a useless road somewhere? Sure. Sure, just build a road there. Right? No unit cost. Exactly what I want to see. Alright, these guys can build this road and then get out of here. One turn remaining. You can stop doing that. All these guys can move over here. Alright, you built an archer. Wonderful. We can delete an archer. Go ahead and work on a warrior. We'll just delete him. He's not useful. We want to build this camp. And then we want to build some cottages. Until the camp is built, I'm just going to keep the money. Money is the most important thing I can do right now. Okay, we got a camp. And this is the spot that we decided to put that. Let's go build this cottage and then get our gold. Interesting. Can we support another worker? Okay, we built a cottage. I think it's worth losing 1 gold to try and get this up to a hamlet. Takes like 30 turns till it's a hamlet, and then once it's a hamlet, I think 60 turns until it's a village. And then once it's a village, we get that extra gold. We don't have 3 gold instead of the 2 in this coast tile, which is better. So it's a good long-term investment. And we're just here for the long term. We're finally thinking about things in the long term. Alright, this city, there's nothing useful to build. I don't think I even care about a granary. At most, it's ever going to have a population of like 3 or 4. Monument gives me stone, which I guess is useful. So we'll do those and just focus on the money. Okay. So we can build a cottage here. We can actually adjust this city and adjust this one. There's lots of changes that we can make because of this. Like getting an extra population. Oh boy, why would you not work that? That seems like a great thing to work. And let's get that mine as soon as possible. Let's delete the unit because we don't care about it. Let's build these mines. Seems like we can support another worker. Alright, minus 48. 10 turns until we get bronze working. Oh, we're like ready to expand.
bronze working is gonna... Yeah, we need population now. Oh. That's perfect. Once we get bronze working, we'll start whipping everything. Alright, you already expanded to pop 5. There's nothing more that you can really do to help me. You know what? I will do that. I will do the mine. Because you'll build a settler eventually, and I don't think that extra gold is too important anymore. I think we can finally start foregoing some gold. And I think that because we're about to get bronze working, we're ready to expand. Our economy is in better shape than I thought it was. And we're still quite a ways away from bronze working, but this is good. This is very good. Look at that, we just got that spot. So we can do that. And we can let this city take that. Or do I want to let population go here? I don't think it matters. I want expansion. We just got this. Alright. We need to get these tiles worked. We need to get that tile worked. That's the most important one. Just get everybody. Get all of them. Just send them all over there. And we'll get that tile and that tile. And we might already be ready to get this corn back. Alright. Yeah, we got another worker, which apparently we can still support, which is excellent. We're gonna need like 200 gold before we can get bronze working. But that's fine. Honestly, this is fine. You, I don't need you working now. Yeah, so I'm like 9 turns off from bronze working. Once we get bronze working, I'm not going to care as much about that tile. Because I want the ones next to the river for the extra gold. The corn... We'll get this corn first. There is no reason to not waste a turn. Well, there's no reason to waste a turn. So you can get 1 turn of the farm built, stop. You're about to be angry. Do I want to build a settler then? No. I do want more money. I always want more money. Okay, now we can put you over here, build this farm. Let's get Philadelphia expanded. Borders of Planet Local expanded. That does not help. That's fine. Alright, New York expanded to population 6, which means that it can work on its settler. You've got farm. We've got 200 gold, so we can go for bronze working. And now what are the things that I care about? That I want this worker to go for. Until we get, oh, I want that farm. Let's get that farm. One. Okay, we got another worker and it's still free. What is the most important thing for this worker to do? It is to help chop down forests once we get the tech for it. Specifically, chop down forests around Boston. And in 16 turns, we're going to do another city. And we wanted it right there. Put fur. Other places to get fur are here. Or there. Or up there. And I think that's the best one to get it. So we'll go right there. I could just work this farm, but that farm is not going to be helpful until I build a city down there. So this is what we're doing. Yeah, let's just get this guy in position. Go ahead and move these guys. They can build that and then stop that. There is no more money to work, so I'm fine with you doing that. You can go ahead and get that for even more cash. Eventually you build a granary. Boston's about to get Pop 6.
we can finally use an archer. Go ahead and build one in New York. 14 turns plus change. We'll expand, and we could actually use the extra food because we're just going to start whipping anyways. These guys can build that and then stop building that. We'll go right there. Okay, well, actually, we're gonna get it anyways. You can subscribe to know when the next video comes out. You can leave a like if you liked it, or a dislike if you didn't. And you can comment to let me know your thoughts, or your questions, or your reactions. Really, you can do anything. Or something. Or anything.